Hi, we're trying all of Fishwife's canned fish today.
Yeah, you've seen it
Extremely
all
excited.
over the internet. You've seen it on Shark Tank. It's like so aesthetically pleasing.
It's very nice looking.
And we want to know if it tastes as good as it looks.
So we're about to get this table and this room just absolutely fishy.
I know. I feel really bad for the people that have to come in here after us.
I just love the packaging so much. I do have to say, like, it's just so pleasing. Like, it's all been thought about. You open the box, and there's even more, like, graphic things to look at. Yeah. They do a good job.
It's something I would, like, gift someone.
Absolutely.
Okay,
I just was, like, kind of going at it. Let's actually look at this. Okay.
Okay, this is albacore tuna and olive oil, so we should probably taste that one first, and then I think maybe the smoked one's next.
We've got, so albacore tuna. Then we've got
smoked regular
salmon. Trout is lighter than salmon.
Great.
That will go before. This is spicy. That goes later. That is lemon. That goes later. That's spicy. This is spicy.
And then these are with lemon.
Okay,
great.
Are these the same? No, they're not. Okay.
No, they're different. Okay, that makes sense to me. Okay,
we're starting with the albacore tuna in olive oil.
You are like a canned fish aficionado.
I was into canned fish before it was a cool thing that all the girlies were doing. I'm just turning this around and around and around.
Yeah.
I liked it back when it was just a thing you could buy for like $1 at the store, and now it's super, super fancy.
Yeah.
But yes, I love canned fish. I love it on all things. You like canned fish. You are specific about your canned fish. I'm specific,
yes. My mom is a big canned fish lover. My mom will just have white bread with sardines on it, as absolutely. A sandwich. 100%. My mom's always done that.
Straight out of the can.
Yeah, so that's always been a thing for me. I don't love sardines. I like tuna. I like salmon. I like
You don't like
trout.
Bones.
I don't love bones. I'll do it, but I love, like a boneless, skinless situation, which I know is kind of like the coward's way, but...
Because I like eating a spine.
Sure, that tracks.
My favorite, though, that nobody's really gotten into so far, that you have to go to kind of like specialty Russian or like Turkish markets and things, are sprats.
Sprats, yeah.
The, like big old like sprika or whatever it is. Like, those are good. Tiny little, I love a tiny thing I can eat whole.
Wow. Yeah, I eat the whole fish if it's fried.
Yes. I love a tiny fried fish too.
I like a tiny fried fish. But in a can, I'm not as into, Okay, so this is olive oil.
This is basic.
This is new.
Canned tuna.
This is like their newest, one of their newest products.
Thing is also the most basic thing. I think that's strictly fine. I think the oil is really nice.
I think the oil is really nice.
I think the oil is nice. I think the texture is nice. I think it tastes like a lot of other canned tunas with nice olive oil.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think I would get this over... the one in the jar or anything like that.
And I think this is much more expensive than some other ones. But it's good.
It's good. And again, like, look, the packaging is incredible. And we haven't, to be fair, like, looked into, how sustainable this is,
absolutely,
etc. Like, maybe that puts it over.
Which is a huge factor for me.
Exactly.
But if someone gave me, like, a Christmas stocking full of this, I'd be like, yum, thank you. I'd be so excited. Yeah, tell my fiance. Okay, smoked trout.
That's a good base. We're starting there, but again, not running out to get it.
Yeah.
Okay, smoked trout. That's one of your go-tos.
I love trout.
There's rainbow trout.
Oh, I don't know that much about the differences of trout, but I love trout.
In my head, I caught a rainbow trout when I was like 4 years old, but
I'm
pretty sure. No, I think I just caught like a fish. I think I knew what trout was. I think the look of the skin looked like a rainbow, and I was like, I know a rainbow trout is. I caught a rainbow trout, and my parents were like, you didn't. It was the ocean. Also, like, you didn't catch it, but it's still the only thing I've ever caught.
There's not enough fish in this tin for how expensive it is.
No, but doesn't that make you feel like maybe it's precious?
I guess.
I have a fish in my throat.
I mean, it's good.
But it's interesting because it's in little, like, niblets.
Yes. It'd be perfect for, like, a smoked trout dip.
It's very smoky.
It's very smoky, which I love.
Very smoky. It's pretty crumbly.
Yes, a little dry.
I like it when trout is, like, a bit silkier.
Yes, I agree.
I think that would be a wonderful base. Like, if you mush that up and, like, mix it with a little something to make, like, an incredible, like, trout dip.
Yeah, or spread.
I do like the flavor more than the tuna, though.
I like the tuna more.
Really? Okay.
I think the finish on this is a little too smoky.
Okay.
after I stop eating it, it's just pure smoke in my mouth. It is very smoky. But I liked it while I was eating it. Smoked salmon.
Just straight up smoked salmon.
Okay, so these are like big fillets instead of the little chonkers.
Ooh, it's very soft. It's got skin. Canned smoked salmon is a new thing. Trader Joe's is making it now.
Yeah.
Very salty. But it's smoked salmon. What are you going to do? I like the texture of that one much better than the trout.
Absolutely.
It has a really nice kind of like buttery, oily quality to it. I think that's quite good.
I think it's delicious. It's very salmony.
It is quite salmony.
So if you don't like salmon, but you know sometimes salmon can be like less salmony and more salmony.
Then it just tastes like tuna.
I agree with you, but some people don't like salmon that's too salmony. This is salmony, but I like it, and I love how salty it is.
I think that would be really, I think that would be wonderful on a little board.
Yeah, with like
very
crackers,
good on a bagel.
Be great on a bagel, great on a sandwich. It would be so great paired with other stuff. So
something
like this
creamy,
with
something
Kewpie mayo, this
cool.
with cream cheese, this with anything like that.
Salad or something.
Delish.
I'm gonna have the thing right now.
Yeah.
I feel like we're being very this is like the most serious.
Yeah.
We've been. Like it's like nothing.
We've had literally
nothing funny has
no
happened.
Fun.
I'm just very serious about this fish.
Well, I think because it's something I'm so genuinely curious about, because I'm like, you see this all the time, and I love to know if a price markup is actually worth it. This is sardines with preserved lemon.
The oil is coming.
I know, I did that. That's my fault. I'm sorry.
I don't think it's your fault.
I'm not a sardine girly in general.
Oh, yeah.
I don't follow in my mother's footsteps.
So pretty. I'm not, we can't, I mean, you can try and
you
hold them up,
kind
but
of see, but
we'll be kicked out of this office if we do this. It's like, they're like beautiful. They look like they're gilded in like rose gold.
And there's like big, goopy pieces of preserved lemon, which I like.
Okay. I was trying to get a whole one.
But it's breaking. I will say, if you didn't notice, we're in a podcast studio now because everyone yelled at us about the sound so much, which was just, I don't know, the sound of an office. So now we're in a podcast studio. So
still not my living room, and it's also not my dining room.
Oh yeah, and the last one, a lot of people were like, Justine's in her living room.
That's surrounded by toys and cats. Okay.
Where'd it go?
I think that's going to have to be it.
On my shoe.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay.
Are they made out of silk and cloth, so they're stained?
Yeah, they're silk shoes like I always wear. Oh! Okay, wow, you really made me walk all the way around.
I didn't know that we were so prepared here.
I try to do a good job at my job.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay, I don't care.
It's a nice wipeable floor, though. But we are never going to be able to. Okay.
Okay.
Try that again. All the anticipation.
Okay, I'm trying to get, I don't think I'm going to like this.
I think I'm going to love it. I'm going to try and get a big one again. I'm hungry.
Yeah, this is lunch for you.
This is breakfast, this is lunch. I wish there was more lemon.
I think it tastes very good, though.
It's very mild in terms of fishiness.
Yeah, I'm like, if you're trying to get into sardines, I think maybe this is where to start, because I like this. And I do get the lemon, and I like that there's, once again, the big, like, chunks of lemon.
I think I just want more of that preserved lemon taste.
Yes.
Like, more tang, more pungency.
I think that's a good point. I get almost no preserved lemon,
right,
but I get lemon. Something to think about.
Yes.
Wow.
I think that's very nice, and I think that the aftertaste, it's not too fishy. It just kind of like
not at all. Just melts in your mouth. I love
that.
Okay. It's so funny that you were like, nothing funny has happened, and then you poured
I was like, here we go.
Sardines all over both of us.
Yakety sax started playing. And...
Okay. This is the Albacore tuna in spicy olive oil. Also, the tuna is in different packaging than the rest of it.
In what way?
It's not the top open. It's like a side pull. I don't know what the marketing decision behind that was, but it is what it is. Ooh! Bright red olive oil. I think this is going to be good, and I think I'm going to make a sandwich with it for lunch.
Okay. Just like on bread, or are you going to mix it with mayo?
With mayo.
Okay, well, I don't know.
Are you kidding me? You do know.
I like to mix it with mustard.
Yeah. I do mayo, I do mustard, I do dill relish. I'm not a big sweet relish guy.
Hard to find dill relish.
I know, but you can. Heinz makes it. And that's why Heinz is my baby girl. Oops, spicy?
No, just like it hit the back of my throat with the spice, but it's odd. I don't know. That spice is kind of wild. it's like not there at first, and then it just kind of like it's almost from the back of your throat forward.
It definitely reminds me of more like an Italian, a Mediterranean spice, rather than like a spice from any other part of the world.
Sichuan or anything like that.
No, and it doesn't taste like, you know.
I don't get any, that's it. I also don't get any flavor from the spice. It's just kind of spice.
And I'm not even getting much spice, to be honest.
No, it's very, very mild. I don't love it.
Unfortunately, I do.
Really?
Could not tell you why. Maybe I'm still wooed by the packaging.
Okay.
I think the oil quality is really nice. The fish quality is nice. Now, side to side with other fish, it probably wouldn't notice a huge difference.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think I'm
just eating it now. Yeah, I like it. I'm sorry.
Like it kind of just tastes like a decent tuna, canned tuna to me, in a slightly spicy oil. I mean, and I guess I just want more. I want more spice.
They're not reinventing the wheel, for sure.
I want some peppers in there or something. I don't know.
I feel like we should move this. Okay. And then this should go here.
Agree.
And then maybe this.
Yeah.
And then what do you think?
I still like the trout better.
Okay.
But I think we can have them tied, you know?
Great. Okay. Mackerel. Also love mackerel.
Love mackerel.
Love mackerel.
That's mackerel with chili flakes too.
Yes.
They don't have a standard mackerel as far as I saw.
Oh yeah, okay. This is wild caught in the Northeast Atlantic, packed in 100% Spanish olive oil, and it's slow smoked. Are the other ones slow smoked? Does it say?
Fast smoked.
Is that a
usually
thing?
No. Like I mean, you can you can quick smoke.
Ooh, that's hot.
That is dark.
It's so. Oh, God. I wish I could show you better, but the camera's on a tripod.
We need, like, a bucket you can just tip into.
Yeah.
This looks nice. You don't see a lot of just, like, full mackerel fillets.
Yeah. I was trying to say tripod, and I said tripod.
I kind of just thought
and I know you heard it.
I thought you had a cool...
Like a fun slang. And I want us all to pretend like I'd used fun slang. I just don't want comments being like, what's a tripod?
It's what we're using.
Oop.
It's smoky and it's spicy. Not super spicy, but that's complex. That's meaty. There's a lot going on there. And it has like an interesting woodsy finish to it. Like it's a specific kind of smoke. I don't know how I feel about that. The texture's a little bit tough.
I don't think I like it. I don't think I like it. I don't hate it. I'd eat it. I'd eat that.
No, I'd eat the whole thing. But I'm not going to run out and buy that one.
I wouldn't purchase it. I've had much better other canned mackerel.
Yeah, and I might be just maybe I'm used to like more of an Asian mackerel, smoked mackerel kind of presentation rather than...
Maybe, but I don't know. I've had other mackerel too. Yeah. Where would you put this? At the bottom? Okay.
Sadly, yes. Even though, again, I would eat every single one of these.
Yeah, absolutely. They're good. I think the big question is just, are they good enough
to spend
the amount of money on them that you have to spend? Sardines and hot peppers.
Okay.
What?
I'm eyeing a thing. I this is not what I would have guessed. I don't think I would have guessed this order. I'm excited for us.
There's an actual pepper in it.
Like a worm.
Okay.
Oh, tiny bite. I'm going to try and keep this one off the floor and off your shoe.
Yeah.
There needs to be, is there some sort of like tool? Actually, this did come.
These
did comes with, not even tweezers, with just like toothpicks, I think.
Oh, but I don't know if a toothpick is the easiest way to get some out of a can either. I think that's very good.
That's really good.
I want to eat the pepper by itself and see if it's spicy.
Okay.
No.
No, but I appreciate this in there.
Yeah. Aesthetically, I'm happy. I
love the flavor. I love that it actually has like a pepper flavor to it.
Yeah. I think this one is more sardine than the preserved lemon, for better or for worse. Maybe you like that. Maybe that's not for you. I don't know. Okay.
Yum, yum, yum. I like that very much.
Okay, we have one more.
Okay.
You open that. I'm going to respond to a text from my fiance because she's dropping the car off here.
Hey, everybody. How are you doing? Let's see. What did I do today?
I'm just texting her.
I woke up, crack it on, children screaming at my bed. Some I knew, some I didn't. Bunch of cats, just a herd of them running through. Okay, we have...
Oh, I'm biased. I buy this, actually. I love this.
Yeah, I do, too. This is the Fly by Jing and Fishwife collab of smoked salmon with Sichuan chili.
God.
I didn't do that.
I knew that would happen, and I should have just left it closed. I love this stuff. I eat this on rice with Kewpie mayonnaise and some lightly pickled cucumbers. It is the best and easiest dinner.
Because there's a really nice deep smoke to it and a sweetness that blends really well with all of those chili crisp flavors.
I also think it's not fishy at all. If you're trying to get into tinned fish and you can handle spice, this is my #1 recommendation.
And I'd say it is spicy, but it's not like blow your head off spicy. It's just kind of like you can eat this and do something else. I think sometimes when I eat spicy things, I'm like, all I can do is sit here and like
focus on that,
deal with that.
Yeah,
I could happily have this and like eat and work at the same time. I think that's really good.
It's delicious.
I would, if I want to quibble,
please.
I wish there was more of the actual chili crisp to it for texture.
Yes, there's not a ton of crisp. It's more just the oil from chili crisp.
So I would honestly add more chili crisp on top of that in your bowl.
I think that makes sense to me.
Is this #1?
This is #1.
No.
It's so good. And that's expensive. And I actually pay for that with my personal human money.
And it's a different product, and you're not going to be able to get it somewhere else. It's not like you can be like, well, this chili crisp smoked salmon is much cheaper.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I might even change these two. I might even move the smoked salmon down because I think those sardines are really nice as someone who doesn't love sardines. So I'm not the best judge, but.
Yeah. And I will say, again, that is quite salty. I think you can eat these on their own.
Yeah. Overall, good.
I think I'd buy from here on.
From here on.
Yeah.
I would as well.
Smoked salmon, sardine, smoked salmon. And then I think, if anybody gifts you any of these, like you're going to be so happy. And if you gift them to anybody, they'll be so happy.
Yeah.
But am I replacing my usual nicer tuna with this one? Probably not. And mackerel? Probably not.
Yeah. And for people wondering, obviously you can buy these directly from their website. You can also buy them, I know, Whole Foods, Sprouts, Ralph's occasionally.
The cheese shop near my house.
There you go. If you live next to Justine, you can buy them there. But yeah, these are starting to come into more nationwide grocery stores. So take a look. I would say the ones I see the most often are one of the sardines, the smoked salmon, and the Fishwife chili crisp one.
The best one is also.
Those are the ones I see in the grocery store. So keep your eyes out. I think you probably also get it on Amazon, I'm sure. But I feel like that's like a big question of like, where do you get these? Maybe you can't get them on Amazon.
I think you can get like a couple, but not like a decent selection.
That's the thing. Most grocery stores will only have like 1 or 2. They don't have the whole line.
And if you do buy them from the site itself, it does come with, like if you buy one of the packages, they do come with the toothpicks, as well as a really lovely little like pencil case kind of thing that I kept for myself.
And you get cute stickers, and they also have like cute hats and stuff. Yeah, it's like, it's pricey, but
you can have a whole wardrobe dressed out in Fishwife these days.
Yeah, I think in general, this is a gifting fish. Most people are not in the price point, including me, to eat this fish every single day.
But a nice board.
Nice board.
You're going to splurge on a nice cheese, a nice meat.
Absolutely.
On a nice fish.
Absolutely. But I think they're great. I've given these as gifts, and I think they're great gifts.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Oh, like, subscribe, comment, tell us what you've tried that you like. Tell us if we missed one somehow. And check out the full ranking on Sporked.com when that goes up. And we've got all sorts of other tinned fish rankings that are already up there as well, if you're curious, as well as things like canned oysters, which was one of the worst experiences of my life. So check that out.
Sorry, Justine.